Hi everyone. I found a really fun activity that I think could be adapted for a wide range of ages and subjects, and that would really benefit all students, not just ELL students, and that is activating prior knowledge through interviews. The first thing that you're going to do when you're introducing the activity is group your students into groups of 4. You're going to go over each specific step with your students and model what will happen as they're doing their interviews. You're going to give each student a copy of the interview questions that you want them to ask, and then you're going to check that the students understand the instructions and that they're all set to go. As they're doing their interviews, student A will interview student B while student C interviews student D. Then, when they're done, the students switch roles. After each student has had the chance to conduct an interview and also be interviewed, then they're going to share out what their partner said without giving their own personal commentary or opinion. The students, as they're doing this activity, the teacher's going to be walking around the classroom, monitoring the conversations and offering whatever support is needed, and to just make sure everybody's on track and participating. I think there could be a lot of benefits for this activity, but some of them would be that doing these interviews before a lesson would activate prior knowledge so that the students can then remember all the new information that's going to be taught in the upcoming lesson. I think this is beneficial to every student, not just ELLs, but it definitely benefits ELLs as well. The students will be practicing reading, questioning each other, listening to each other, and then reporting all during this short activity. So ELLs will definitely benefit from practicing using English in multiple communicative functions. And it's also a very non-threatening way to practice speaking in English, that the kids would access both peer support and teachers' scaffolding. I think this could be applied to many different types of lessons. So I just came up with a couple, but for language arts, you could use it to introduce a lesson on book reports, and the student could be interviewed about a book that they had recently read. It could be used to introduce a lesson on personal narratives, so the student could tell a story that happened from their own life. You could use it for a social studies lesson, talking about communities, and the interview could be about the students' neighborhood, where they live, what businesses are around them, or the people that they meet. You could use it as an introduction for an environmental lesson about students sharing their ideas about recycling, or if they recycle at their house, or what can be recycled. I really enjoyed this video. I recommend that you go watch it on the teaching channel. They had a series of great videos, and this one I plan on using in my own class.